here I am. Hey, what's going on, friends? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you lot are all doing well today, friends. I really do hope that the international break is over and I have returned. For those of you who are wondering, yes, I took some time off because I was feeling a little bit burnt out from a lot of content and a lot of things going on in my life. Sometimes we all just need to rest, and I needed to rest. And to be honest, I probably still should be resting. But there's so much to talk about in the world of football, and I've been actually enjoying watching international football, watching the Chelsea players play, some incredible results, and I'm looking forward to club football returning. I also want to thank everyone who sent me some lovely messages while I was away, wishing me well and in good health. I love you all, my sweet subscribers. Thank you all. I hope you are happy I'm back to offer you hopefully daily content. And if you want to, please do consider subscribing to Football Therapy if you are new to the channel. And if you're happy I'm back, hopefully some of you are, please do drop a like on this video. As we get into today's video, which is a Chelsea news video where I will be starting talking about Fabrizio Romano updates. That's right, of course, big Fabrizio Romano, the go-to source when it comes to transfers. This guy seems to know everything always, God knows how. And today his reports are relevant to Chelsea Football Club regarding strikers. Firstly, and interestingly, Sergio Kun Aguero. Romano had this to say: Sergio Aguero updates. #Kun. Barcelona have opened talks and are considering him as an option. Brackets, Depay is on the list too. Also, PSG have asked about salary requests. Juventus and Chelsea have different priorities as of today. Manchester United rumours, 100% fake. Yeah, you saw some of those Manchester United edits going around saying welcome to Manchester, Tevez troll, if you will. Now, of course, Sergio Aguero is a gunman and he'll be on a free transfer, thus enticing loads of clubs around Europe, sparking interest from Premier League rivals such as Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano here indicating Chelsea are looking at other long-term strikers, but probably will have Sergio Aguero in their minds should they not be able to achieve said other strikers, which at this point we can safely assume is Erling Haaland, as he is top of the list of most big Premier League and indeed European elite clubs at the moment. But should Chelsea not be able to achieve the signature of Erling Haaland, should they look at Kun Aguero on a free transfer, and would he be interested in coming to Chelsea Football Club? He's been linked heavily to Barcelona and it does seem like maybe he would want to move on, but who knows? In a peculiar world, maybe he sees a 2-year deal at Chelsea on high wages, a good opportunity to keep scoring goals at the highest level in England. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Should Chelsea not achieve the signature of Erling Haaland, would you go for Sergio Kun Aguero, an absolute legend of the Premier League, who of course gave us the best moment in Premier League history? I'm not going to do it, you know what I'm talking about. Think about it, Olivier Giroud almost certainly out the door, uncertainty around Tammy Abraham, Timo Werner generally not used as a centre forward at Chelsea Football Club under Thomas Tuchel, and to be honest, the less said the better about Timo. He needs probably to keep his head down for a couple of days. Even if Kai Havertz can play striker, Chelsea is still looking for a number 9. Anyway, let's move on and talk about what big Fabrizio Romano has been saying about Erling Haaland recently. Actually, I want to read out this tweet first, which is Mino Raiola talking to The Athletic, talking about the Manchester clubs. The tweet goes as follows. Mino Raiola to The Athletic: I don't give a if I never do another player with Manchester United. I'm not in their hands. I'm independent. And Guardiola? I've closed the book a long time ago. Everybody knows what I think of him personally. He can say what he thinks of me personally. So at this point, after this tweet, everyone's getting excited in the Chelsea camp. He's saying, look, we know he hasn't got a great relationship with Manchester United. He's saying, look man, I don't care if I never do a player with Man United again. The drama, whatever, I'm all good, baby. I don't need it. And then he talks about Guardiola, and people like myself are terrified of Erling Haaland strolling up to the Etihad. And for him to say, I'm not going to do any business with Guardiola again, I'm done with him, like screw Guardiola, and we know Guardiola's staying at Manchester City. I mean, Mino Raiola's come out with some nonsense before and then gone against himself, but that is basically inferring, I won't let my player Erling Haaland go to Manchester City and probably Man United either. So suddenly in the Premier League, knowing that Liverpool don't really have that much money to spend, if Erling Haaland at this point is going to go to a Premier League club, it's going to be Chelsea Football Club. At this point, all Chelsea fans celebrating, right? Chelsea are an exciting project at the moment with an elite defence, and if you have a goal scorer that scores goals, you'll win games. That would be appealing to Erling Haaland, who scores goals regardless, but gets frustrated when his team Dortmund concedes goals and they drop points. He'd also get a great salary at Chelsea and live in London, and he speaks English. So at this point, after that tweet, hearing Raiola's comments, you think, damn, Chelsea are inevitable. But time moves on and he strolls over to Barcelona. Here are some updates from Fabrizio regarding Haaland and Barcelona. He had quoted the tweet, Mino Raiola is in Barcelona right now, true and 100% confirmed as Sport reported. He landed today after meeting with BVB in Dortmund. In the last days to talk about Erling Haaland's future. The race is open with many clubs, Barca too, work in progress. To which he continued, Mino Raiola is in Barcelona today with Haaland's father. Meeting ongoing right now with Laporta, who dreams of Erling as a new star. There's nothing agreed yet. Barca are one of the many clubs interested in signing Haaland. Right, so yeah, Barcelona have entered the chat. They need to change things around a little bit. But, you know, you'd think they wouldn't get Kun Aguero and Erling Haaland, right? The truth is, Laporta was like one of these guys that was really important in making, you know, Barcelona great again. Are they going to make Barcelona great again? Do they have the money for Erling Haaland? There's so many things to consider, but you'd understand why there's been meetings regardless. Let's give you the final tweet regarding this link. The meeting between Mino Raiola, Erling Haaland's father, and Laporta has been positive. It was the first contact to discuss the new Barcelona project. Obviously there's nothing done or advanced. The race will be long as many clubs are involved. Barca are in. Mino Raiola will meet and talk with other top clubs in the next weeks. Bayern Munich are not in the race for this summer. Raiola also met with Dortmund this week to discuss the price, as Haaland's clause will not be valid until next summer. Right, massive positive there is Bayern Munich are not in the race this summer, and it's very, very likely that Haaland goes this summer because Dortmund will want to sell him for like more than double than his release clause next summer. So if we're going to believe what Fabrizio Romano is saying at this point, no Manchester City, probably no Man United, and no Bayern Munich. Can't imagine him going to like a Juve really. So really it's Chelsea, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Would he go to PSG? I mean, maybe he'd go to PSG for like 3 years, score 1,000 goals. He'll be 23 after that. And then he can go to an elite club, an elite league. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. Anyway, I'm really keen on your thoughts and opinions on this, so jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on Erling Haaland, these updates, and do you think Chelsea have got a strong chance of signing him this summer? Right, let's move on to the second and final story of today's video and talk about Wijnaldum. That's right, Jorginho Wijnaldum of Liverpool, 30 years old, a very, very good midfielder, Premier League winner, Champions League winner, obviously available on a free transfer and heavily linked to Barcelona. But other clubs are in with him, and the Metro have reported Chelsea are one of those. Now, before you roll your eyes at this, Chelsea are actually thinking about another sort of elite midfielder that can play at the highest level in the Premier League, and Jorginho Wijnaldum is one of those players. He's actually really underrated and very, very important, or has been very important in Liverpool's success. So let's cite the article from the Metro now. Chelsea are in the race to sign Liverpool midfielder Jorginho Wijnaldum in the summer, according to reports. The Netherlands international is set to be available on a free transfer at the end of the season, having failed to agree a new contract with the Premier League champions. Barcelona are front-runners to sign Wijnaldum, and Ronald Koeman is keen to be reunited with the 30-year-old after already managed him with the Dutch national side. Reports in Spain have claimed that Wijnaldum has been offered a 3-year contract by Barcelona. So off the bat, it does make more sense, you know, Dutch player, Dutch manager, and Barcelona. There's a lot of links there. 3-year deal, pretty lucrative for a 30-year-old. How much money they'd pay him, I'm not so sure. I've got reservations of how much money Barcelona actually have. Aren't they supposed to be in like astronomical financial debt, and they're talking to Haaland and stuff? I'm not so sure. It makes much more sense for Barcelona to sign Aguero and Wijnaldum on a free transfer than Haaland. Let's read on in this article. When asked about his future last week, Wijnaldum suggested that it's still undecided. Quote, "You will always talk about these things in my future, but I have said on other occasions I have no news yet. When there is news, I will talk about it, but there is no news." Okay, there's no news. But being linked to Chelsea, free transfer, would he come? I mean, at the moment, if you compare Liverpool to Chelsea are looking better than Liverpool. If he gets a decent contract and wants to live in London, there's a small chance I get, but it's a very, very small chance. And as things stand, it's a gossipy rumour. What do you guys think though? If Chelsea truly are in for that kind of midfielder free transfer, they might be very, very happy to take Wijnaldum on a free, but looking incredibly highly unlikely, if not impossible. Let me know your thoughts, feelings and opinions on this story down in the comment section below. I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section. If you've enjoyed my content, please do drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to bring it back daily, boys and girls. It feels good to be back. Lovely to see you all. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.